So, is this going to be something separate, I'd imagine, than the other quest that we have for him?
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
This sounds like a very exciting fight.
Should I send a search party out for you two in a couple of days?
No.
Of course not.
Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're going to an academic thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
Why can't the two of you just do what you want? If Emmerich's gonna pack his shit, what does it like carry it all himself? What does it matter if he takes all that with him? Why am I babysitting?
Harding, does it really matter if Emmerich brings 8 books?
9, actually.
And Emmerich, so what if Harding is fine sleeping on dirt?
Not all the time. Okay, Rook, I know. This trip's supposed to be fun.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well,
What?
Yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful.
He's a vegetarian?
Thank you, Harding.
I did not know that. Why was I the babysitter? Why did you need Rook to step in for that? I'm like, really, truly, like, the world is legitimately ending. Like, the blight is everywhere. All of southern Thedas is basically gone at this point, right? And Rook's gotta come in and babysit Emmerich and Harding over whether or not Emmerich can take that many books with him. What? I haven't checked out the Grey Warden decos yet.
Hungry? I'm hungry.
I mean, I'm always hungry. Hey, what's up?
Rook, you're here.
Of course I am.
Is something wrong?
Biago and Thea sent word. They have information about Ilario. Whatever it is, they wish to speak away from Treviso, away from anyone who might be listening. They won't put more to paper. I need to meet with them as soon as possible.
Okay. Is it a conversation? Or is it a quest? Does it tell you? Docktown. We'll see. Let's see. I'm gonna first quickly go talk to Davrin. And see if that, like, I'm gonna go there. I want to see if it's a real quest or if it's like a conversation quest.
Hey, Rook.
Hey.
I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlethan soon.
Oh no.
Want to keep us company?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
I think that too is a lock-in quest for romance. So once again, on hold. Very, very, very much on hold until I take almost boyfriend here to Docktown. Let's do. We'll see. It was fun taking Balara, but at the same time, I just realized how much I've like tailored literally my entire gameplay to the two of them. Like, it's so funny. Right. This. Everybody's meeting at the Cobbled Swan. Oh my goodness. They're definitely just a conversation then. This way. It's kind of weird that the city hasn't even like cleaned up it. Like the Venatori haven't done anything, and then they've just like let the city kind of fuck off here. I feel so bad. Okay, that's net. Is this never Lucanis? Okay, it's a this is just it says quest, but it's only the two of us, so.
You found something? About Ilario?
Possibly.
What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't?
It's Katerina.
What do you
We
mean?
don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
Maybe he tried?
If the pawnbroker wouldn't take it, Ilario could have tossed it out in a rage.
The ring is priceless. Katerina's opal engagement ring.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Veilguard killed my parents and sent it back to Katerina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive. Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Katerina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Katerina killed? Help us.
Hello? Spite? How?
How? What do you need?
He'll listen. He always listens to you. Come.
Okay. I guess we're going on a field trip with Spite, everyone. I hope you're ready.
What did you
I
do?
didn't pack.
Is this the Fade? It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solus's past in the Crossroads either.
Lucanis is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
What?
All right. Let's go get him.
He's here because he's keeping himself so locked
I was
tight.
supposed to have a useful demon, and instead I have a useless abomination. Wonderful!
I know
Is that,
this place.
Yeah, it's the
It's
ossuary.
the ossuary. The prison we freed Lucanis from.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Right. It's not the real ossuary, but it doesn't seem like a memory either.
Because it's not.
Lucanis is in here somewhere, right? He's... what? Where they kept his blood?
Yes. Go there. The locks. Everywhere. I can't touch them.
I
How do I
can.
get past the locks? Turn myself into a mouse? Fight a...
Still. Turn myself into a mouse is a DAO reference.
Tiresome. There's no point, you know. Nothing awaits you anymore. You're long dead.
Nobody's here.
Of course not.
Katerina was First Talon. This is Crow business. We can handle it.
Okay.
From this crucible, a new Teventa shall be cast.
Or more like brothers. Katerina took us both in. All we had left. It's kind of nice chilling with Spite. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I'm worried for Lucanis right now, hanging out with Spite's kind of fun. She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. Okay. I wish that was a different something, because he had literally just said that to us. So I wish it was a different thought fragment.
Rook, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did?
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror. rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade, so this Katerina is... a spirit? Something like that?
No, Lucanis is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina, then. Katerina, Lucanis is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out.
He thinks he failed you.
Lucanis thinks he disappointed you. With that chaining him, he can never be free.
Is that what you want? To release a demon?
Lucanis is the one who's trapped, by the idea he failed you. But you know he's not to blame.
My poor boy.
Did we do it?
Envy is the rarest of all demons, most challenging to cultivate. The conditions must be perfect.
Envy? You got an envy? I shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. It was my mistake. Spite is here. Harding?
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
What?
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanis. But your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking?
I wish Rook would have also said, like, I need you. Because I think that that would have been really important there.
What if there's no Lucanis, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan Crow.
Look, everyone has unwelcome thoughts, fears, doubts, but they aren't us.
I still don't know how that's a sarcastic line. Like, I'm still trying to find the sarcasm.
You chose to challenge a god, Lucanis, to save the world. Your choices, your actions, that's who you are.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
Yup. I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side. Don't I?
Just be careful.
Yeah, that's boring. Careful is boring. You'd have to kill me and Spite would die.
If it kills you.
Useless. All of this, utterly useless.
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Strangeness and charm. Something familiar and foreign at the same time. With a little guilt.
Somehow I thought Lucanis would think of Nev as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter? People come in three kinds. Family. Enemies. Contracts.
I hope that's just Spite talking. Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanis won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
Unfortunately for everyone, I am extremely stubborn. You can't have him.
Well, I'm not leaving until Lucanis is all right. So we might be here a while.
You really think you can help him?
Yes.
You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
Alright, this is where we had the boss battle, so we should be at the end.
Promoted from flying vermin to malicious spirit. Whatever will you become next, I wonder?
I don't want you to see that again. I'm not this. I cannot be this. Isn't that what he said to us? He didn't want us to see him like that?
How long are you going to keep doing this?
As long as it takes to get him back. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She'll come for you too. Cousin, what about you?
Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you? You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges, hurt with every breath, grief and relief, hope and anger mixed.
Lucanis, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
Grief for who?
I think Ilario will be feeling that grief. Right, Lucanis?
You know that Katarina had 5 children? 8 grandchildren, all dead now, except for Lucanis and me. Last time the Grows fought a war of succession, House de la Morte lost everything. Except the seat of First Talon. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive? Your friends? Your cause?
You don't let a... Yeah, he's the true coward.
You know him, Lucanis. Even here, Ilario just wants to save his own neck.
Would that be enough? Would anything? Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out.
You don't know the future.
Lucanis, anything could happen. That's no reason to hide in a place that's hurting you, especially when you're needed.
You always have an answer, don't you?
Yep.
Aren't you sure you can live with the consequences?
Yes, I can.
Whatever they are, Lucanis, I'll be there to help you.
Last one? Sounds like we're getting close.
If I were in charge, you wouldn't have to do this anymore.
There you are. Stop hiding.
What are you doing here, Rook?
I was looking for you.
I had to find you. If anything happened to you, I can't even think about it.
You should go. It's better I stay here than risk losing you.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here!
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right, but it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with a blade. But healing again? Living as an abomination? There's no simple answer there. And if you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No! This is not... Damn it, Rook!
Make him leave!
Spite Honey, that's not how it works.
We can't. This isn't a place, it's a feeling. He already left the prison. He just took some of it with him.
I know. What?
You're right.
I know.
There has to be a way through this.
There is.
It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
Start small, you and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on, then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Save Katarina.
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her.
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together, we will fight!
That was actually kind of cool. I do like it that he had to come, like he had to make peace
Rook,
with
are
this
you all
demon,
right?
so to speak.
What's the matter with the two of you?
A lot of things. It would take a long time to get you that full list, but we're fine. Thank you very much.
It's okay. We needed a moment, but I'd say we're ready for anything. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward.
Oh, good.
You're sure you're all right?
Oh, yeah,
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. We'll only get one chance at this.
I think. Yeah, that was good. That was actually really cool. Inner demons, like, I like that he had to face that. And it was something that he hadn't worked through yet. And, I mean, it can't be easy turning into an abomination like that. I know Nev has a quest for us, but I'm kind of curious now if back home the lock-in scene for his romance is there. Because that one I do know is back at the lighthouse. I think it's the only one that is. But I am super, yeah, he does. I wonder if this is at home. I'm gonna save. That way, if I want to replay it, I can. Okay. Let's go real quick. And then we'll go do other stuff. But this makes me very excited. Like, I've been very curious about this romance. And then I know there are other people to, like, look at and talk to and all this other stuff, but this takes priority! I don't think people understand how excited I am for this. Okay. Because it's been a lot of hours with barely a romance hint.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, two of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a hazelnut torte for dessert. It pairs well with coffee.
Wait. Did you make dessert just for me?
There's enough for everyone.
As long as they don't mind having it with my favorite drink.
They won't complain.
It's so interesting that that's the romance line. Or like the commitment line. You're sweet, you know. We don't pay you enough, thank you. Yeah, you're sweet, you know.
You didn't have to do anything special for me.
Yes, I did. I still don't know how to apologize for everything. And you...
You made dessert. Just for me.
It's nothing. Or not enough.
It is. And you are. And I'll have you know, I'm very easily bribed.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, that was it. So, like, it's cute. It's freaking adorable. Oh. Okay, so now we actually have a hazelnut torte recipe. That's actually adorable. Like, I loved that. It's just for a lock-in scene. I just feel like... Okay, he's our personal demon, and I love that. I love everything about that. Okay, so that... Look at... So it changed. Comrade in Arms, fellow necromancer. Like, that's it. Like, boom, done. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think it would change that quickly. Or like, I knew it would, but like, I think I've heard like the disappointing thing is that like nobody's gonna be angry at you for leading them on that whole time, and then boom, you went with like one of whoever you were flirting with kind of thing. But no, I'm really like, that was really sweet and cute. It's just, I wish there was a little more. Like, it didn't feel like a commitment scene, if that makes sense. Like, it didn't feel like we were committing to a romance or anything like that. It almost felt more like the pre-commitment stage. And while I do, like, I love a good slow burn romance and stuff like that. I have no problems with them. It's just normally I like a little bit more affection maybe, and just like the dialogue. This was very like Rook going like, I'm easily bribed, and I don't know if that's the most romantic thing that somebody can say in that case. And again, I feel like Rook has had numerous instances of not necessarily being the most romantic person in the world. So, or like just the most non-subtle. So we can definitely relate to Rook like that. But now we can go do the other stuff. I did want to lock in like Lucanis and stuff early. Or not early, but now. So then that way I can go do the other quests with Emmerich and Davrin and not worry necessarily about, you know, having to turn them down because I didn't really want to be that person. Can we hug you?
Hey, Asan.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute. The only thing is, like, I know Davrin's romance is also really, really, really good. I'm kind of curious though, like, because we did just save prior, I don't think so, but because we do have the save prior, I am debating on backtracking a little and just seeing it, but I think for right now, I'm very happy with what I have, so we'll keep it as is.
Fires are lit.
I am a big Lucanis fan, but we have other stuff to do, so we should go get doing it.